And I want to know from a former athlete, all right, even though you played a team sport, if this isn't, keep in mind, these guys are friends. They're friends. It's not like they're, certainly not adversaries, but it's not even like they're, what's up, Tiger? Like Brooks Koepka and Tiger Woods. I don't know if they're boys, because there's a big age difference, but they're tight. They're both with Nike. They're tight. Tiger Woods texted Brooks. Now, the beauty of this event, nobody knows the course.
Exactly.
Nobody.
That's what we were just talking about.
Exactly, except Brooks Koepka, because his caddy is a member there. So Brooks basically told his caddy, tell me where to hit it. That's where I'll hit it. You know every nook and crevice of this course. I'll follow your lead. So Tiger Woods texted Brooks and said, hey, can I tag along with you and your caddy to get, hang out? Is it okay? I want to see what's going on. Never called him back. Never texted him, ghosted him. Crickets, ghost time, right?
Yes.
Get the ghost emoji. Now, if you're friends, there's still something to be said for, hey, you go and do your own homework, man. It's not my problem that you get here 3 days before the event. I mean, I'm doing my homework. My caddy's got an in, and I've got an advantage. I'm not going to share it with you. Should he have shared it a little bit?
No, he shouldn't have shared it with him. Not at all. Absolutely. So first of all, Brooks Koepka, and I think he said this also over the last couple of days, he doesn't care about the greater Chicago whatever Open. He doesn't care about, maybe the more he cares about because Jack's turned up, but he doesn't care about.
We just had the John Deere. He doesn't care about the John Deere.
No, John Deere. He doesn't practice before these things. He just, you know what? I'm here. I'm going to go bang the ball around. If it does well and I win one, great. You know how many of those he's won? One. But when it comes to majors and the big four, he's dialed in. And so he knows legacy. He knows what he's on the cusp of becoming as a player because he's so dominant in the majors that I think it's like proprietary to him. So is this shade? No, not at all. This is his competitive advantage, and I would have done the same thing. I would have said, sorry, Tiger. Love you, bro, but
he didn't say anything. He didn't write him back.
Maybe he had the wrong number.
No, I don't think that they had the wrong number. I think that they're friends. They've communicated quite a bit in the past.
You know what?
The right number.
D-Cell just said something. I feel like Brooks just said, maybe it's like 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, people calling him like all the time. Like a lot of people have his number because he's gotten so good. He's won back-to-back championships in the Open, not this year, but 2 years ago, and then
the PGA in St. Louis
as well, back-to-back. Someone asked him, right? What do your friends say when they call you? Or are people calling you much more now because you're multiple, major champion? And he said something like, "Yeah, I think it's time for me to change my number." And so he actually may not have.
He's not going to duck. Tiger's going to have his new number.
He actually might not have his number.
Tiger has his number.
Hey, we got to.
They both represent Nike. You know how this goes. They have the same number.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
They're friends. So Tiger wrote. This is from Tiger. He said, "I texted him congrats on another great finish."
Tiger could also be
U.S. Open.
Like
jabbing a little bit.
Hyperbole here.
I mean. And I said, hey, dude, do you mind if I tag along and play a practice round? I've heard nothing. Crickets. Hasn't gotten back to me, said Tiger. I love it. I hope they're paired up together. That would be even better. Listen, this is where I'm a little concerned about Tiger Woods. I said this yesterday. I think that he's at a place where he's never been. That's content. That's content.
We'll ask Noda because it's an interesting observation. Nobody thought Tiger was getting back. Nobody, right? You did. I didn't. I thought he'll be good. Be an average
Appreciate
golfer.
That disclaimer, by the way.
No, but you did.
Nobody except of the two people in the room, one of us did.
I'll give you credit.
Thank you, buddy.
A lot of people didn't
know it was coming.
A lot of people didn't, right? They just...
Most people wrote him off. He's dead. He's roadkill. He's done.
Even if he got healthy and was good, he's 43 years old. Come on, Tiger. You're 7 years away from the champions, tournament.
He'll never play that.
Of course, never will. But still, theoretically, he's closer there than he is to the years when he was dominant.
No doubt.
Right? And so nobody expected it. But the Masters at Augusta, he knows the course well. He knows where not to make mistakes. He knows where not to make chances, like 12, right? I'm not messing with that hole. I'm sticking it right in the middle of the green, right? So it's one of those things where, everything worked out perfectly for him. And he won a Masters. He won a Majors. And how could you not be content, right? You accomplished something. And just like I said yesterday when you brought this up, maybe that'll be his goal. There's going to be 1 or 2 majors that I want to really dial in for. Other than that, I just got to be Tiger. I got to be myself and, live my life, help raise my kids, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Your priorities change when you get to the age that Tiger is right now. It's hard for us to look at him as an old athlete, not an old man, as an old athlete.
Yeah.
But he's an old athlete.
Well, he is, but he is an old athlete with a renewed lease on life, athletically, which is why, and even publicly, I mean, he's been embraced now. But from a physical point of view, I hear you. Common human nature might kick in and overtake the desire to still grind and be great. Once you climb the mountain, it's like, I'm going to chill here for a little bit. I'm going to get out the tent and a little fire, open a little beer. I'm going to hang out at the top of this mountain. It took a long time to get up here, man. It was icy and I kept losing my footing.
Get back up here, you mean?
Yeah, but I think what I'm saying is the slow ascent up, I believe that he really just truly, and I don't begrudge him for this, enjoyed spending a little time on the top of the mountain he never thought he would get to again.
Look at that. His last major before the Masters was 11 years ago.
It's crazy. But
2008, US Open.
But don't forget, Teak, this was still the player who had Jack Nicklaus's accomplishments on his wall as a kid. So if he thinks he's going to gear up for Augusta every year, and maybe the U.S. Open if it's a venue that he likes, and this one was, he just didn't play particularly great in certain spots, then that's not going to be enough for him to catch Jack. Now, the converse is...
You think he's still...
Yeah, come on. Once he got that extra one...
Yeah, but do you still think he's obsessed?
Obsessed is not the word that I would use.
With catching Jack.
No, I think that he was obsessed, and I think this speaks into, and I could totally respect this, I believe he was obsessed with making sure his children saw the best version of Tiger Woods. Because, YouTube is nice to relive some moments with Dad, but it's better being outside the ropes running in and Dad hugging you when you win a major. That's, and I believe there's a long exhale. Usually I give Tiger the benefit of the doubt in terms of predicting how he's going to play, because his sense around the greens and his creativity and his focus and 2-iron down, especially overseas, you could hit the stinger all day and just let it run. I don't think he's going to play very well. I just think he's very rusty. Very rusty. He's not in game shape.
Yeah, he's taken a month off, basically, what BT's talking about.
Yeah, so we'll see. And maybe if he starts well, he's galvanized and he can carry that into Sunday and punchers, maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But if he starts with like a pedestrian 74 or even worse, I think he's going to fade hard if that's the case. But certainly not hoping that that's the case, but it wouldn't surprise me if it is.